And joining us now is Alex Gangitano, White House correspondent with our partners at The Hill. So, Alex, new polling shows former President Trump widening his lead over the GOP field. Still very early, we know, but how do you believe this momentum will ultimately play out?
Yeah, it's been really interesting to see how he polls, especially after the legal proceedings and his time in the Miami court. We've actually seen Republican voters hardening their support for him. He really has been, it's been tough to see anybody taking away from these polling numbers for the president, for the former president. And I think a lot of that has to do with the lack of enthusiasm towards other Republicans. I mean, Trump has his extremely loyal base. He always has, and I think it would be really hard to take those folks away. Of course, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis would be, I think, the person ideology enough to be able to take voters away. But I think it would take former President Trump backing out in order for that many people to want to vote for DeSantis over Trump. You know, after the indictment, even after January 6th rallies, after other legal troubles in Manhattan courthouses, we've seen Trump supporters just love him even more and want to be even more loyal to him. And then we've seen also folks like Nikki Haley, Tim Scott, not getting really any enthusiasm behind them. And I think that's all because it's for President Trump right now.
So, Alex, we know some candidates, such as Chris Christie, they're not afraid to go after Trump. But for those who won't do that, what strategies could they employ to try to differentiate themselves from the rest of the field?
Yeah, it's been interesting watching Christie because that's kind of his whole thing, is that he's the Republican that will push back on Trump, call him out, and that gives him a lot of time in the media and attention. But we haven't seen really the polling show that he's gotten much support about that. I think other candidates have to find something to differentiate themselves. I think we'll see Tim Scott, who is extremely conservative, perhaps come out and make abortion his big thing. You know, former President Trump previously in a CNN town hall wasn't fully committing to signing a national abortion ban. That's something that we'll see conservatives like Pence and maybe a Tim Scott go in and focus their campaigns on things like that. You know, areas that the former president might be a little wishy-washy, I think that's where these other candidates can step in. But until they can somehow generate that kind of enthusiasm with folks that we saw in 2016, we saw in 2020, although he couldn't beat President Biden, I don't think they'll get the kind of enthusiasm behind them.
It will be an uphill climb. All right, Alex, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.